I recorded this video yesterday and tried editing it last night, and it was so bad, I literally did a right click and delete, and we're starting all over again. Good morning, my name is Mike. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Been putting together some videos from a journey I took called 50 at 60, where I visit all 50 states in 1 year, the year that I turned 60. And this has been a pretty fun experience here putting these videos together. I'm over halfway through, and where I am right now is I'm between what I call seasons, between season 6 and 7, 7 being what I'm introducing here or kind of getting ready for. To be honest with you, I have not edited any of season 7's videos yet. So we put this in the middle, give myself a week-long break, and give you a break, actually. A little breathing time. You'll hear a little noise in the background. Of course, that's Penny the cat. What worked last season? For me, it was slowing down the pace. I think these stories were crafted a little bit differently. I used AI to help me create some images where I needed them to kind of fill in the gaps, and they became these little individual micro stories. The one that resonated the most with me was a conversation I had with my friend Frank after the fact, where he was telling me about some things that I missed. And I went back and kind of crafted these little mini stories. So those kind of worked. I really had a good time with that. Driving across this bridge, it's easy to miss what happened here. I did. Frank reminded me later. What I would have done differently as a whole on this whole project, really, and I need to think about this going forward, is try to stay a little bit more current on the road with shorts that I could throw to Instagram or YouTube here. I needed to smile a little bit more, and that was so obvious, especially the last season, where I had to put together, I wanted to find a picture of me in action with the camera, smiling, whatever, to put as an overlay on the thumbnails. And I mean, sometimes I'd scroll through a whole video and I wasn't even smiling at all. I mean, inside I was smiling, but on the outside, I guess I have a resting front. Would you like to see Penny now before we get too deep into this? I'm going to bring her over. Stand by. Hey, let's pause for a thumbnail. Well, that was cheap. Penny says, I see right through you. You're bringing me in for clicks, aren't you? Another thing I would have done differently is to really compartmentalize when I'm documenting versus experiencing, and have certain times of the day actually where I'm like, put the camera away, don't worry about creating content, but structure the day a little bit more, I guess. And most importantly, I think, is to connect with more people, which is something Frank always bothered me about. The challenge is he would watch a video of something that I did or somewhere I was months ago, and it was at that point it was too late to go back and grab new footage. There's always an excuse, Mike. You can always connect with people, even if you do it on a Zoom call after the trip. Season 7 preview. I'm heading into the Carolinas and into Tennessee. 3 towns that I specifically went to are Chattanooga, Gatlinburg, and Greenville. Chattanooga is a nice little walkable town in Tennessee. I did a few drone flights at. Gatlinburg, I spent New Year's Eve there with a great view of the fireworks over top of or in front of the Space Needle there. And then in Greenville, I had AI Create or Midjourney or one of those applications built a really parts of the city, of parts of Greenville, and that bridge going right through the middle of the natural part of the city near the waterfall. After I created that in the AI world, I really wanted to go out and see it in the real world, which happened to a lot of locations when I was doing my pre-planning. Based on, I guess, all the mistakes I made and what I want to do going forward, I have a few things I'm working on, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to use like as a master website or brand, but a couple of domains I bought, Chasing Light and Story, which means a lot to me. Light is something, a word that resonates with me for sure. Been lighting events for over 4 decades. Interrupted by the cat. And then visiting all the national parks around the year that I turned 63. So I'm just going to tee that up as something that may or may not happen, but it's something that I'm looking forward to creating as I go forward here. I'm not done doing these videos. Once I'm done with this project, it's what are we working on next? And I'm pretty excited about that. Anyway, that being said, I have this whole group of characters called the Roaming Cats. At the very end of these, what we call bookend videos, where I talk about the last season and then tee up the next one, I share a clip of something I created from the Roaming Cats. And in this particular video, it's relative now because today, when I'm editing this and recording this, is the closing ceremonies for the 2026 Winter Olympics. Again, with the Roaming Cats, I take them and I put them into human situations, and you'll just have to see the video. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to share one from the Winter Olympics because I have not created that, but I do have one that I did from the Summer Games. I don't even know where they were last. Where were they? Hold on, I got to Google that. Talk about the perfect time to bring in this. This guy's name's Finn, by the way. I created these and then put a quote on the back of each one as a well-known travel quote. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Anyway, here are the Roaming Cats at the Summer Games in Paris. So yeah, enjoy. And I'll see you in season 7. How exciting. Thanks for watching.